With the advent of vaccinations, infection rates holding at manageable levels across regions, and a burning desire to just get back to some sense of social normalcy, employers are now grappling with a host of return to work scenarios. Those scenarios are quite literally all over the place. The Partnership for New York City surveyed major employers between February 24th and March 8th of this year. The results? Almost half of office workers are expected to return by September 2021. Most will continue to work remotely, at least part-time. 22% of employers will ultimately require employees to return to the office full-time, and 66% will implement some sort of hybrid model. Not sure exactly what that'll look like, but it seems like September is the target month for a shift. That's definitely consistent with what I've been hearing from my own clients. So as a leader, do you have a sense of whether or not employees are prepared for that shift from today's largely remote work environment? Is there an active team in place to plan for managing these shifts, including the sentiments that come along with them? Clarity around policies, what will or won't be required, and whether your decisions even pass legal muster are all obviously critical. ADA, FMLA, FFCRA should all be part of a leader's lexicon by now. But what happens when your employees' concerns have nothing to do with any of that? What if resistance to returning to work is driven by fear? Well, a few things to know. Fear is not a disability. Business needs should really be shaping your operations. That said, you should be compassionate and treat every situation as differently as the individual. Honest and open conversations with employees could reveal any number of underlying concerns that can be managed. For example, maybe that employee is the sole caregiver for an elderly parent, and they need a level of flexibility that others don't. And leaders are role models, whether they realize it or not. So if a leader is absolutely adamant about their team returning to work, but they're on a remote work schedule themselves, that's not going to go over very well with their team. Creativity matters. If this pandemic has taught us anything, it's that we need to be more innovative around solutions. Just because employees are returning to the office doesn't mean they should return to business as usual. How about a day where no meetings are allowed? What about starting every Wednesday at 11 a.m. as opposed to 9 a.m.? And as a 4-day work week gains steam in some parts of Europe, you could decide to take up the mantle of that experiment to test whether or not employee productivity and engagement actually do skyrocket during reduced work weeks. The truth is that we need to work harder than ever to replace uncertainty and fear with clarity and solutions. It won't always be pretty, but employees will be watching your ability to rise to this occasion. Well, for more help with this and other business solutions, call us for a complimentary consultation. We're ready.